Hey you guys, welcome back, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Lizzet. Today I will be sharing with you guys my fall coffee station, and if you guys are coffee lovers like me, I will also be sharing 2 yummy coffee recipes at the end of the video. So if that's something that you are interested in watching, then please stay tuned. So I started off by wiping down the area that I ended up deciding to do the coffee station. This is just the area in our kitchen where I really don't have much clutter in this little corner. And then recently I just purchased that new coffee machine. I think it's the Keurig single serve or something like that. So you pretty much just fill the water every time you decide to make coffee. I really like it. I like it especially because it doesn't take up a lot of room. So that's a plus as compared to the big old Keurig that I had before. So I do like this a lot better as far as like for space. So just wiping down the counter and then deciding where I'm going to place the coffee machine. Once I found a spot for the coffee maker and my frother, you see those cables off to the left. I really wanted to hide those, so I knew I needed to add height. So I had this little stand from Target I think last year. And then these are the coffee cups that I picked up from, I believe it was TJ Maxx. If you guys have not seen my fall haul, I said where I got them in that video. I don't really remember, but I want to say TJ Maxx. So I added those here so that you could see that it's already kind of hiding those cables already. I just didn't want the plugins to show on my coffee station. It was really throwing me off. So I'm glad that these coffee cups help with the height. And then I added this cute little ghost ceramic mug. I know that they are selling these this year again at Target, but I picked mine up last year. And I ended up placing that right next to the coffee cups. And to add more height, I added these pretzel sticks, which I might add that they are so delicious. And these are from Target, and I placed those inside the little ghost. Next, I wanted to add some cookies. So I had this cookie jar. I believe this is from like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then these are my favorite cookies for coffee. So I decided to put some of these inside the little cookie jar. I don't even think it's a cookie jar. I think it's like a little just canister that you could use for whatever you like. But I decided to put some of the cookies inside there, and it worked out perfectly. Next, I added sugar to this cute little jack-o'-lantern canister. This I did pick up this year from Target. I believe it was $10 or $5, I can't remember, but it's from the Hide and Eek line. And I just added sugar to it, and it's so cute. It's kind of small, but for the sugar, it just it was like perfect for the sugar. And if you don't want to use the jack-o'-lantern side, you can turn it around and just use the plain side. But of course, you guys know me, I'm all about Halloween, so I use the jack-o'-lantern side. Next, I had this cute little sign. I believe this is also from 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, from Target. And I just added that to the station. I felt like I needed a little sign somewhere. So I wanted to add something behind the sign. I felt like it needed a little bit of height, so I had this little stand, also from Target, for $1. I know they have these all the time during different seasons, so I'm sure you could find one of these if you really looked. And then this candle is also from my haul. I believe it was Big Lots. So I placed that behind the sign. Like I said, I felt like it needed a little bit of height back there. So once I added that, I feel like it really brought everything together as far as the height goes. And then I wanted to hide again the outlets on the right side, so I just added this little pumpkin patch sign that I picked up at Hobby Lobby this year. And the last thing I did was add these cute straws from Target. These were $3 from the Hide and Eek line this year, and I just added those inside of my frother because I didn't want to add any more cups, so I thought that would be the perfect spot for it. And that is my completed fall coffee station. So for the first drink, you're going to make your favorite cup of coffee. I use the Keurig brand, and it's just the blonde roast. I don't like my coffee too strong, so we like the breakfast blend around here. And for this recipe, you're going to need some pumpkin puree, you're going to need some pumpkin pie spice, some cinnamon, you'll also need some heavy whipping cream, some whipped cream if you want your coffee a little bit sweeter, some milk, and some vanilla flavoring. This is my favorite vanilla flavoring. So what you're going to do is add 6 tablespoons of your milk. Next, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of your heavy whipping cream. And then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of your pumpkin puree. If you want a stronger flavor, then I would add 2 tablespoons of the puree. And then 1 tablespoon of your vanilla flavoring, a dash of your pumpkin pie spice, and then I like cinnamon, so I added some more cinnamon to mine. I like more cinnamon than pumpkin pie spice on mine. And then you can add sugar if you want. I am trying to watch my sugar because of the pregnancy. So if you do want it sweeter, I would add sugar. And then while that's frothing, I added some creamer to my coffee. Again, this is only if you want your coffee sweeter. You don't have to do this if you prefer your coffee black, but I can't drink black coffee, so I needed some creamer in there. And it could be any creamer that you like. And then the last thing you're going to do is add your froth and sprinkle some cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice on top. And if you want it again sweeter, then you can add some whipped cream on top, and then again sprinkle either your pumpkin spice or your cinnamon. This next recipe is an iced recipe, so you're going to fill your cup up with ice and then add your coffee of choice. Next, in your frother, and you don't need a frother, you can use one of those handheld frothers off of Amazon. I think they're like $7 to $10. You're going to add 4 tablespoons of your heavy whipping cream. You're going to add a tablespoon of your pumpkin puree, or 2 if you want more of that strong pumpkin flavor. And then a teaspoon of your vanilla flavoring, and again, if you want it sweeter, add some sugar, and then your pumpkin spice and your cinnamon, and you're gonna froth that all together. And you guys know me, I need to add creamer. And then once I had my mixture made, I added that froth on top of my iced coffee and sprinkled it with some cinnamon, and I am done. This was so delicious. Again, if you want it sweeter, I would recommend adding a little bit more sugar. And that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall coffee station video and the 2 recipes that I shared with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.